Okay, I don't know what happened, but I looked up and it said the internet connection was not streaming anymore. So I'm not real sure where I was at. So we're going to call this Tuesday Night Live AstroTarot Part 2, because right in the middle of the live stream, it dropped it for some reason. And I'm not 100% sure why. There's Shauna. Okay, I know people are coming back in. I do apologize, y'all. I was right in the middle of the read, and then I glanced up and I saw that it had dropped the live stream for some reason. And it looks like I'm on... Come on. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Chanda Sparkle Astro Tarot. Sorry, y'all. Just a second. I don't know why it did that. Dang it. Well, I am live on Chanda Sparkle Astro Tarot, and I'm live on Chanda Sparkle's YouTube. And if you're in here on the replay, this is part 2. The eCam software dropped the live stream all of a sudden for some reason. I'm not really sure why. I don't know why that's blurry either. I don't like that. It's normally quite clear. All right, so that's that. There we go. Okay, I think we're okay. Everybody's coming back in. I'm sorry, y'all. Like I told you, these energies have been so, like, I've had multiple visits for multiple energies, and when I get going, sometimes that's literally, I have the strongest, most expensive internet signals, and I have like double going on so that doesn't happen. And I rebooted this morning knowing that these energies were going to be strong today. So if you're just now popping in, or maybe you're new on the YouTube, this is Chanda Sparkle's Astro Tarot Live Part 2. The Part 1 has all the astrology and the channeled message. And remembering that this is, I just got to say it one more time so that we can, because this is going to be a separate second video. Remembering that this is a November to remember. Processing surrender, and there's a lot of rising energy on the planet. We are going to be having a lot of resistance and allowance ripples, which means don't allow that stuff to come into your field. But if you want to know the full, like I think it was probably an hour, go to video 1 on YouTube for this exact same night. We just had a break in the internet there for a minute, and I'm sorry. I'm not real sure where I was at. What did she say? Okay. You ended where you were about to begin to say something about the water signs. Did you guys see this first card pull? Which card? No, this is spiritual energy. This happens when I have multiple spirits coming in and out around me. I have all kinds, y'all. I have lights that are like on the same string. Like you have those lights that are up in the ceiling, and you flip one switch and it lights 3 of them. I have those lights. One will go off, the other one go do do do. I have stuff just like I've had stuff fly off the shelf. You know, stuff like that. It just happens when the energy is really high, and I'm being super activated right now because this new moon energy is literally conjunct my rising sign. So, and Mars literally is conjunct my Mars sign. So I'm like electric right now. So it stopped on the first card. The second card was the last card pulled. All right. That helps me a lot, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm so sorry. And now it looks like I'm not even broadcasting on my regular page. Let me see. Yeah, it says sending data to my personal page. But I am on Chanda Sparkle Astro Tarot, and I am on Chanda Sparkles. So at least I got those two. And Bitcoin's gone. I don't know what happened to it. Okay. I said Bitcoin. Shoot. I've been researching that stuff, y'all. It's, it's not a bad idea to just put a little bit in there, if you can afford it, invest you some, because you just never know. We are going to be going into a digital currency. All of the banks, even my bank, my local Texas bank, is already accepting the digital currency. How or what, I don't know yet. When I tune into Bitcoin, I feel like that's the tried and true. I feel like that will be the one that will survive. Some of these other newer ones, I'm not 100% sure about. And I don't know why I'm talking about this right now, but it's coming out for a reason, because somebody's thinking about this. And I want you to really know your stuff, do your research, really. There's some great YouTubers that'll get you around those rocky places in the river that you're going down when you're looking at digital currencies. So really go search. This is what I always tell anybody I work with, clients or friends or you can message me anytime you have questions. If I have time, I definitely will get to you. I channel a lot through Messenger messages on the voice recorder. And anytime that, I say, okay, you're looking to find out this information. Well, okay, if you're a book person, then go and find that book or go search the internet. And prior to doing it, really breathe in your highest self. Highest self now, highest self now, highest self now. Simple. Just brings in your soul self, brings you into alignment. Take a couple of breaths and then set the intention for what you're looking for. People, if you would just slow down and give yourself that half of a minute, 30 seconds, and then go and search what you're looking for, your high self will immediately attune to you and give you the information you need. And then you go, same thing if you're looking for something on YouTube. Look, but give yourself that 30 seconds to really kind of align yourself in, and then look. And then you're going to find information that you're looking for. And in yourself, your highest self is the most powerful thing for you, because there's nobody else that's ruling you. Nobody else has perception like you. It's all you perceiving this reality that we're living in, right? In this avatar this flesh suit that we're dealing with. So use that. All right. I don't know why I had to get off on that tangent, but obviously it needed to be heard. All right. Madness Productions, who, by the way, everybody say thanks to Madness. He showed up in YouTube as the moderator tonight for the very first show. Thank you so much. He's been here, but he also was the winner last year. By the way, if you're on the replay, we do a drawing every month on the full moon. This month, we're giving away this Scorpio Sea Tarot. It's a brand new gift set, full-on book. Deep waters of the mystical sea waters of the Scorpio Sea Tarot, and this little cute seahorse. Isn't he funny? I just thought he was cute. I went with this. So nice little gift set. My gift to you. Totally free. If you're, out of town or live far away, I mail it to you. You don't have to pay for it. So all you have to do is subscribe, and comment on the replay video of this video. And if you share on Facebook, my YouTube, you get an extra name put on the board that I go to intuitively and I pick. Okay? All right. It's I need to get back into this. Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos. I'm not real sure who you are, sweetheart. It's Dia de los Muertos today. Yay. Actually, I didn't think it was today. I thought this was All Souls Day, but it might very well be. We celebrated Dia de los Muertos at our full moon in Aries beach ceremony, which was amazing. So many beautiful souls came out to that. If you happen to be on the Facebook, I can't really see you. I can just see that you're a Facebook user. So whoever you are, thank you for being here, and thank you for honoring the souls that have passed. I love Dia de los Muertos. It's a beautiful time. My husband passed away. It'll be 3 years, November 13th. So it's coming up on that date. So I did a release ceremony for him at the Aries full moon release drum circle that we had. It was really good. So, okay. Tracy Lee said, all the children who passed away too early came yesterday, and today is All Souls Day. Yes, today is All Souls Day. Yesterday was All Saints Day. I honored all of the Sabbaths. I did a Samhain. I did a Sunweek ceremony, and I really enjoyed doing it, but it was hard for me. Halloween was hard for me. Halloween's always like, it seems like everybody else has a good time and I always have a shitty time. So it was fine. I just slept through half of it, and then I kind of had really low energy, and then I just did some meditational work, and then I actually came out of it that evening and started doing like some online work. So it was all good. Yeah, okay. We're good. Everybody's here. What's Renee say on Facebook? It's intermittent, but we are hanging on. Go over to the YouTube. Like literally, guys, if you're on Facebook, go over to the YouTube. Get out of the, because it's strong. There's a lot of people in here. Hey, Jules, how you doing? I'm so glad that you're here. If you can, go over to the YouTube because it's a stronger signal. Hi, Elizabeth. How you doing? No, I haven't. I just started on the cards. In fact, this is a 2-part video because we had a internet Wi-Fi interruption where I just got booted off right in the middle of the show. So there's another whole video. There'll be 2 videos this week. The first one is all the astrology, all of the energies. And then the second one here is the tarot. So this is what we're on the water signs, and we're just beginning. So I need to get going. They're saying. And I'm being told to clear the space one more time. Okay, we're on the water signs. And if I remember correctly, let me make sure this thing is... All right, there we go. Yep, I'm good. All right. Water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Your intro is at the end of the other video. I'm just going to jump right into these cards. So the 2 of Swords here, there's something that you're not seeing or something that you don't want to see here that you literally are going to have to look at. It's some kind of slow communication that's coming in for you. Something that's methodical. You are challenged to get with a pack. I had seen a pack of wolves. So a pack of wolves, to me, when I see a pack of wolves, that means you and people that you're very close to, the people that you're bonded to. It could be you and up to 2 others. A pack has to be 3. So, but it could be more. You know, you might be even growing your pack. Something with this is done because I saw the judicial system. I saw the hammer coming in. Like the gavel, you know, so there might be some kind of split, some kind of divorce, some kind of, it could even be like you're leaving work, like it's done, and you have to hire a lawyer because a lawyer came in, and I kept hearing the lawyer. You know, outside of you here, you have the 3 of Coins. 3 of Coins is all about collaborating with others and building and doing something that's going to be tangible. It's like really working towards something. But you have, the biggest, strongest message here with the pack of wolves is you have to do this with others. Water signs. We're on the water signs. I hear you in the replay. That freaks me out sometimes. Yes. What is she at? I'm on the water signs. We're just beginning the tarot read. So we're on water signs, and then we have the other 3 elements to go. Sun, moon, and rising. So you could be a rising, sun, or moon water sign. This is where we're at on the replay on YouTube. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. All right. So you're in collaboration, but this is the thing. With this 2 of coin being right here next to this 3, you're looking at a lot of different things that you're trying to create. There's a lot of things that you're wanting to do. But because of this judicial thing, or some kind of, there's a cut. It's a harsh cut. It's a harsh cut. It's cutting the cords. This is Scorpio season. You're cutting the cords on things. You're laying it down. You're like, this is done. It's over. Drawing a line in the sand behind me and walking away. You know, you can't do this alone is the main message. However this pertains to you in your life, you cannot. I feel that so strong. Like I want to, like, you know, because here we have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles says, okay, I've got all the goods. I've got all this stuff. But as you can see, he's holding on to it. He's holding on to it for dear life. It's like he's fighting for everything he has, and he's not going to release any of it. He holds on to his stuff. He's very well off tangibly. You have 4 coin cards. That's tangible things in the world. We can touch, see, smell, taste, do, create in the world. This is a real situation that literally, if you don't collaborate with others, because these are the others outside of you, they're wanting to collaborate with you so that you open up your eyes and you see that this slow movement, this is the most methodical, most slowest knight in the deck. All of the knights come in with communication and then they leave. Okay. Or it could be like a slow, methodical process that you're having to go to that literally you might require a lawyer for because you're having to cut this. All right. What's on the bottom? Okay. So there you go. On the bottom of the deck, water signs, you have a brand new, tangible, fresh, new start. This right here is the coin of all coins. Like literally, this is one of my most favorite cards to get in the deck because it means you have a fresh new start. It's like a seed being planted of something tangible that you must work on. You have to work with others. There's a pack of wolves, a pack of people, a family, a group of friends, a community in the neighborhood. North Node is in Gemini right now. It is all about your local environment, your local community, and working with others to get the best out of this. But this is Scorpio season. So if you're having to break off, like from a work situation, or you're having to break off from a family situation, it may be like, oh my gosh, this has been a long time coming. It's going to happen, but it's going to happen quicker if you work with others and you lean with others. You can't do this alone. There's something in here, and she's saying, yes, you have to work with others. It's like if you want to get to that place of total fulfillment, emotional wellness, and healing, you have to be able to just say, okay, I'm ripping this blindfold off. I'm going to really look at this tangibly and know that this is going to be somewhat of a slow process, but I'm going to have to get consult here. I'm going to have to work with others in order to make this happen. Because right here, see, like if you see this guy, he's like juggling this badass rainbow. Like this is beautiful, right? But if you look at it on the bottom, he's on this cliff out in the ocean on this island, and his ship is like taking off. You know, like he's being left there with just this. He don't look too pleased. And then this guy up here is like, no, this is all my stuff. I'm holding on to it. I'm holding on to it for dear life. If you want that tangible new start, you've got to release and work with others, and you've got to see what the hell is going on here. And you may need to consult a lawyer for this. Keep the faith. There's your major life event, major arcana card. Keep the faith. Water signs. We're on the water signs. Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. The Hierophant here, Hierophant represents Taurus, by the way. And we have the new moon in Scorpio opposite Taurus, Uranus in Taurus. So the Hierophant here is saying you must stay stable within your faith. You know, I kind of get this, like, I just want to do this on my own, and I just want to give up, and I don't even know where I want to go with this. You know, you got to stay in your faith. I don't even want to cover that up because I really want to instill that into the water signs. I'm going to send that code to you right now. You can do this. You can overcome this. I can feel that in my heart. All right, we are going to pull a card for you from the Black Moon Tarot. Oh, that popped. Look at this. Lunar eclipse change. We have a full moon lunar eclipse happening in Scorpio on Taurus. It's a Taurus moon happening with the sun in Scorpio in a little over 2 weeks. Okay? So this full moon lunar eclipse is going to be your period of cutting. What does an eclipse do? It eclipses things, people, places, things, situations in and out of our lives. And it's over. It's done. It's finale. What does Scorpio do? Scorpio is going to shine the light on all the muck and bring everything to the surface for it to be seen. Because if there is one thing I do know about a Scorpio, we truly need the truth. Even the ugly ones. We can get over stuff pretty quick. But a lie is something we don't get over. I feel that with the water signs. I feel like you've been lied to a little bit here. You got to keep your faith. You got to keep moving. And if you have to cut this off and you got to get some other people working with you on it, then go right ahead. One more, please. Hear me now. I just heard that. Hear me now. It's like you want to be heard. Okay. Look at this. You got the Black Moon Lilith here. Black Moon Lilith is all about, it brings up our fears. You know, it really does. It's very scorpionic. I have Black Moon Lilith in Scorpio. You know, it really brings up everything for us to see within ourselves. And it's so important to do. A lot of people like to just sweep that shit under the rug. That drives me crazy. I'm like, no, we're going to talk this out. We're going to figure this out. What's really happening here? Is this something that is, you know, from your childhood? You know, is this something that has been something you've just stifled because you had to go through the process and emotions of life? Until you realize and really see that stuff. And then heal it and then forgive yourself and love yourself through it. You can't really ever move on. It's always still there. So you got to release it, water signs. On the bottom, you have the 12th house. Yeah, escape. The 12th house is Piscean house. Okay, so this might be for the Pisces. You know, the 12th house literally is spirit incarnate. Like Pisceans are spirit incarnate. Like they're very in tune with spirit. 12th house is once we've gone through the complete ascension and we have left the body and we are in the universe, one with the creator. And as you can see here, I love that the moon is here again as it's ascending. Here's your lunar eclipse sign here. Here's your Black Moon Lilith, and we've got the new moon in Scorpio right now happening, like literally in the next 48 hours. If this is hitting you, really pay attention to this lunar sign, this lunar eclipse coming up. And I would definitely, whatever this is, if you haven't started instigating to get help, whether that be a lawyer, whether that be, you know, a doctor, if it's a health situation, or a healer, or a counselor, or even just a group of friends, you know, get some help. Because I feel strongly if you get that energy of people around you, all the possibilities are going to open up for you to be able to really cut this out and move on. Thank you, water signs. I hope that helped. Keep your faith. Keep your faith through this. It's really important. And that wanted to stay for a minute. They wanted me to really remind you there are people outside of you wanting to collaborate, wanting to help you. Really look for them. Know that you can build anything from where you're at. Don't lose your faith. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got here. Amy and Sandy. Tracy. Oh, okay. Yeah. I hope I didn't lose too many on the Facebook. Let me just double check and see if I need to try to reconnect that. Yeah. I'm online at Chanda Sparkles, and I'm online at Chanda Sparkle AstroTarot. Yeah, I see you guys. Okay. Thank you for being here. You know, I'm normally on a lot of different platforms, and they didn't want to connect tonight, and we had an interruption, so I apologize for that. But sometimes it happens. Just roll with it. It's the same thing as life, right? Stuff happens, and you know what? When stuff happens, that's when we're having our greatest shift. That's when we're having our greatest movement in our life. If everything was just hunky-dory and just kind of like, okay, moving along just fine all the time, we would never, ever transform our lives and change for the better. All right. I want you to put in the chat your sign, and the next sign that comes up, that's the element I'll choose next for the people here live. I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're here on the replay. This is part 2. There's a part 1 of this video. If you missed it, please go back and check it out, because that was the astrology part. This is part 2. We had an interruption with the energy. It always happens. It seems like if, you know, stuff starts happening whenever the energy gets really intense. It is. Okay. That one's done. Well, that's what they just said. I'm an alchemist. So there's an alchemist here. Someone who is very heavily spiritually in the know. They could come in crashing on you at any time. And their energy, they're telling me their energy is not, they're here. Like there's somebody that's here, but not here. Okay, first of all, we're multidimensional beings, right? So being multidimensional means that our soul branches out into a lot of different aspects. So like there's me, and then my son is an aspect of me, which is my complete opposite. Drives me insane, right? I'm meant to be that way, by the way. And I can tell by looking at your birth chart. If your kid or your mom or your brother or whomever, even your best friend, I can tell by looking at your birth chart and then like kind of looking at theirs and say, oh, yeah, that's another soul aspect of you, because it's coded. Because when I see the chart, I see it in code. Okay. So I can always tell whose soul aspect of what. It's pretty interesting once you start really looking into it. And that Queen of Swords want to come out again after all that. Somebody seriously needs to get a lawyer. I keep hearing lawyer. Get a lawyer. Maybe on the replay. I'm not real sure. All right, let's see what we got. Tracy Lee, Gemini. And Jerry Lynn, Aquarius. Guess what we're going with? We're going with the air signs. Jerry Lynn's an Aquarius. And Tracy Lee's a Gemini, baby. Awesome. I'm glad that y'all are here. Thank you. We are starting in on the air signs. Air signs next. This is Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Libra, you still have Mercury in your sign. But you know what? After all these planets been moving through Libra, you're about to get a little rest. So that'll be good. And they're wanting me to just keep going with these. I don't know why they don't. Oh, okay. They want me to use the ALL Tarot as clarifiers. Yep. That's what we'll do with those. I wasn't real sure about those. I don't bring them out very often. So I got to get a little hit. Hold on. Someone has been seeing rainbows recently. I'm seeing someone looking at rainbows. Whenever you see those rainbows, I want you to remember that whomever you're missing that's on the other side is always there with you. I just saw a huge rainbow. owls. I'm seeing owls, which could mean someone is very wise on the other side that's guiding you, or you're wise. You're wise to this. I just heard you're wise to this. You're wise to this. You know this. You know this. It's like an old lady. Old lady? Okay. Here we go, air signs. Gemini, North Node is at 1 degree. It's almost out of your sign. You've had 17 months of a transformation, haven't you, Gemini? Aquarius, you are very heavily activated with this new moon. When the blocks come up, allow the blocks to be, is what I'm hearing. When you have a block that comes up and you don't like it, just allow it. Just fucking allow it. Like, let it go and then flow. Let it go and flow. All right. These are ready. Here we go. They popped as soon as I said that. All right. We have Temperance. Isn't that perfect to start out the air signs? Major life event, major arcana card, the Temperance. Okay, so Temperance is all about the balance and the flow. Just what I was speaking of. Allowing things to come in and releasing things to go out. Being in allowance and not handling the resistance. Like literally being mellow. She's balancing fire and water, which means her passions, her creations, what she's doing in the world, her emotions, her intuitive abilities, her soul, her spirit, her family, her love. She flows. She flows. You got to flow, air signs. Get out of your own way. Stop the monkey mind. Allow it to happen if the block comes. I keep hearing that over and over. And you know, I keep hearing that too. You know, the wise owl knows. Maybe you're seeing owls. Yep, there we go, air signs. You got the King of Swords in your challenge position. The King of Swords, all of the kings, by the way, in the tarot are representative of, they have mastered all of the intellect. All the queens have mastered all of the emotion and the intuitive abilities. The king is the master of his intellect, of his communications. You are challenged to find the mastery in what you're doing, even though you might get some blocks, but you've got to find the mastery in this. Through the flow. I keep hearing that. Mars is in Libra at 29 degrees, and that's activating all of the air signs, anywhere from about 26, degrees on into Scorpio even. Because it's right there at the tail end, and it's strong. It's strong. Mars is ready to get out of Libra. And I say Mars because Mars is right here in this sign. Mars is ready to get out of Libra. Mars doesn't like being in Libra. It's not his home. He's ready to be home. It's like going on a 12-year journey and all of a sudden you get home. It's anytime you go on a long trip, you're always glad to get home. That's how Mars feels right now. It's like at the very tail end of a journey. You might be at the end of a journey, but you're mastering. Your challenge is to master what this is through the flow, through the ability to allow things to come in and then allowing the resistance. There's always resistance and stuff. I love that you have the Six of Cups here in this position, because that tells me that there is something here that is like, you really feel like it's something deep from your heart. Like it may even stem back from your childhood, or it may be transformational through your children. But it's a loving, beautiful card. It's a card of melancholy and looking to the past, in love, emotion. deep rooted intuitive feelings. Outside of you, you're going to have a brand new start within your mind. And I love that you have this. Somebody is coming in here and it's going to cut this and make it clean and brand new. The flow and the passion that you have for this individual is literally, it's like going to be cut in a good way. Oh, okay. Look at this. You have more air. This is the air signs. We're on the air signs. I hear you in the replay. I hear you. I hear you. Tracy says, wow, Jerry Lynn, that's cool. Mine are air, fire, and water. Jerry Lynn says, my big three are all air. So here we go. Woo, let's resonate. I catch that out the corner of my eye while I'm going here. All right. So we have the Knight of Swords here. So you have the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. This is directly hitting all of you air signs. And Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. The Knight of Swords is coming in with communication on whatever is being cut out for your benefit. There's something that has to end in order to begin. Allowing this to happen and mastering the wisdom, the owls, I saw owls, wisdom that's coming in. There was a lady here that said that she spoke to the birds or wouldn't. There might be some kind of message here with you on the birds, because I see that there's an eagle here as well. You know, the Knight of Swords is the fastest knight in the deck. He comes in and he comes out quick. This is like, you might even get a text message or some kind of communication coming in, dealing with this. That's like very sentimental to your heart. Like, I feel like this is very sentimental to your heart. And it may involve your children. I keep hearing your children. More than one child. What else for the air? And more air signs. A need to take rest. Yeah, there's a lot of mental action going on here. There's a lot of talking, a lot of communication, a lot of counseling, a lot of things going on with you air signs that you need to learn to flow within the balance of your creation. This is a really positive, because outside of you, someone's going to bring in something that's going to allow you to cut some things out and start fresh. Allow you to really feel into this intuitively, because right here, this is like the card of like surrender for now. Surrender for now, I hear. And I'm literally seeing like a vision of a knight, like literally. And I know there's a knight here, but like I can see a vision of a knight that has been through a lot. So you air signs have been through a lot with this emotional situation that stems either from your childhood or dealing with your children. And there's some kind of fast moving communication that's going to come in, allow you to cut some things out so that you can have a better flow and get some fucking rest. For real, get some rest, because this guy, you can see he's like been at battle, and he's gone out and he's fought as much as he can fight for where he's at. And he needs to lay down and rest. He's got to take a break. But he holds on to one of his swords right next to him, because he knows that there's more coming. On the bottom of the deck, you can't make this shit up. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have got the Two of Swords here. There you go. Bottom of the deck, Two of Swords. Yeah. Don't worry if it's something that you're not seeing right now. You will see it. You will master it. You will master the flow. It's deeply, deeply emotional, deeply difficult, deeply challenging with your children. You'll need some rest after all this, but somebody's coming in here to give you a good hard cut, to be able to cut things out, is all I'm hearing on this. It is a seed of intellect, the official, but I'm hearing a cut, and I'm getting tingles on this. So there will be a second chance here. Here's your major life event, major arcana card on the bottom. So here, this is Archangel Gabriel. He's blowing the trumpet. He's raising the dead. He's ascending. These are ascended souls. This is whenever we leave and we ascend and we go into the multiverse. This is a new, beautiful spiritual start for you. It's a positive card. I love having that there. You'll see it. You're not seeing it right now, but you're feeling it. And you're trying to flow with it, and your challenge, like your mastery with your mental mind is just too much. Like, so master the wisdom in order to get through this. And look and listen for that fast communication that's coming in. I text, an email, some kind of something is going to come in. It might even be just somebody telling you something, and then you're like, whoa, I get to cut that out, really? Oh, I feel so much better, but I need to rest on this. You'll see it. Let's pull from the ALL Tarot deck for an oracle for the air signs. This is the ALL Tarot. It's a beautiful deck. It's gold. I don't use these a whole lot. I've had them for a few years. But I do like them. Okay, you want that? Yep. All right. We want all of them? Nope. Okay, just this one. So, yeah, this is you and somebody else. So, there's a 2 of Cups here. These are 2 magical unicorns, mythical beings. One seems to be taking over the other, though. So, if you're dealing with like a partner and maybe, you're feeling like you got to be the one that bows down is what I hear. Like you're the one that's needing to release some of this resistance. At the beginning of this video, or at the beginning of the first video, I was speaking to we needing to be more in allowance and allowing the things that are happening in the world and within our lives to just happen and hold loving space, because this too shall pass. This is the time of truth, things coming out that are not going to be pleasant, things that have to be revealed. And something here is going to be revealed with this fast communication and getting cut out. Something coming in from outside of you is going to allow you to get that rest that you need. But it is a soul union. The 2 of Cups is a soul union. So it could be a soulmate, and a soulmate could be anybody. It could be a kid. It could be your best friend. It could be your parent. It could be even somebody you work with. It's a soul-based relationship that we're dealing with here. And there will be a second chance with the major lamp event, major arcana. One more for the air signs, please. Right there. Okay. And the 4 of Wands. Stability, celebration. The wands are all about what we're creating, what we do in the world. Our passions, our creativity, how we swirl in our intuitive abilities with our creativity to create to create something stable and celebration. The 4 of Wands also could be a celebration. It's like a wedding or a gathering of sorts. And when you have this 2 of Cups and the 4 of Wands, I feel like there's a big party or a big hoo-yah coming at the end of all of this for you and this other person. You need to realize staying in your flow will bring in the wisdom that you need to be able to move on with this situation that's so sentimentally dear to you, or person or children that are dear to you. Really beautiful reading there. I kind of like it, actually. But like I was saying in the very beginning, you want to make sure that you get out of your own way. Kind of allow that intuitive flow to come on in. This is the standout right here. Temperance. When stuff starts coming at you this week, I want you to hear me say this. Temperance. Temperance. Air signs. Temperance. And I'm also being told for you to look up the word temperance and maybe even research the card Temperance in the tarot to get more intuitive messages from your highest self. Okay, that's the air signs. Thank you, air signs. Thank you, thank you. There's Vicky Martin Tingle. Hi, honey. How you doing? Hi, Elizabeth. Yeah, we're on YouTube and Facebook. We're not in all the groups tonight. Okay, so let's see. Who else is here? We going to do fire, or is it going to be... Let's see. We did water. We did air. Is it going to be fire or earth? Who's fire or earth in the chat? Tell me. Amy asks, which, by the way, thank you, Amy, for being a moderator as well on Facebook and YouTube. I appreciate you. Amy asks, what's the deck? It's a beautiful deck, y'all. Look, I'll just show you. So, like, look at the Page of Cups. Is that not beautiful? Look at the Knight of Swords. Queen of Wands trips me out. Come on, focus in. I think it's because my hand's there. Hold on. This camera's acting funky. Oh, hold on. There it goes. There's 2 cups. All right. This is called the ALL Tarot. I'll grab the box for you. Hold on. Let's see what else. Okay, look at the Queen of Cups. Isn't she cool? It's got some of the coolest artistry. So this is the box. It's real. Here, I'm just going to do this. Hold on. I'm going to do this real quick because I can show it to you this way better. Oh, no. Not that one. Good grief. I got too many cameras. I got other plans for these other cameras because I got another camera that I never use. And I got other plans for it. But I've got a creation that I'm going to do on that side of the room. It's a pretty big space and I'm trying to work with it. There you go. So you can screenshot it. The ALL Tarot by Marie White. It's exquisite and powerful, I will tell you. It's all about the alchemy of the soul. It's beautiful. There you go. I don't use it that often, but I'm going to start maybe using it a little bit more. The cards are so massive. Like, I have big hands and they're almost bigger than my hands. They're kind of hard to deal with. Give them a little shuffle before we move on. All right, what are we doing? Fire, or are we doing earth next? Let's see here. Who was first? Whoever says it in the chat gets to go first. Sandy Reyes says she is fire, so therefore, bam. There you go. Fire. So we're going with fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries still has Chiron in retrograde. We'll be coming out of retrograde not too long from now. So get ready for some more deep healing. I have my Chiron, which Chiron, by the way, is your wounded healer. It's what we, Chiron rules astrology. Okay. Chiron being in my first house, or my moon's house of Aries, because I have Aries moon at 6 degrees. And then I have my Chiron conjuncted at 13. So it's just not too far off, which means I'm constantly reinventing myself intuitively through fire. And I believe that when Chiron starts to move forward, I will even start to have more energy in the physical body, in my intuitive spiritual body as well, to be able to keep up a little better. I think my North Node in Capricorn is starting to catch up with me. Slow, methodical, and then being opposed by Taurus with Uranus and Taurus. Lord, it's a lot. But it's good. It's transformation, and we welcome it with gratitude and love, even the hard stuff. And we don't make the hard and the bad stuff bad. We just say, okay, that's creation at play. And that's what we came here for. So, all right, Aries. Then we have Leo. Leos, you guys just hang in there. There's so many. You've been getting aspected and squared a lot. You have had a hard year. And I'm sorry for you. A lot of you Leos have just had a hard year. But you keep going. And you're survivors. And I really admire that. I admire that you Leos can keep joy in their heart through some of the most difficult times. Sometimes I have difficult times and it just wipes me out and I just sleep. But I got a lot of 12th house energy. I got Mars in the 12th at 1 degrees in Scorpio. And so it's kind of a lot. But I get you, Leos, and I'm sending you love all the time. Sagittarius, you guys, I want you to sleep, rest, do spiritual work. I want you to realize you got to slow it down just a little bit. Okay. Venus is at 29 degrees, 28 degrees, 29 degrees, in your sign, about to leave and go into Capricorn. And then you're going to start feeling a lot more active in what you value. But the South Node, and you still got an eclipse, full solar eclipse coming up in Sagittarius at the end of the year. You know, and Jupiter is our happy, abundant sign. Jupiter rules Sagittarius, and it's been in Aquarius retrograde. So it's like every time we have like a benefic, a positive thing that's supposed to be coming with us, you got some kind of squared bullshit come off and hit you in the head. So Sagittarius, really, truly, this is your time to rest. This is your time to be introspective, stay at home and do your work on your soul, connect with your highest self. You know, maybe even dive into astrology, learn some more about astrology. And this is mainly Sagittarius rising or sun signs. Your moon is always more introspective. But yeah, there you go, Sag. It's really, you know, a low-key time if you can. And when you can. And if you can't because you're working or you got this and that to do, make it more poignant this month to really sit down and breathe for 5 minutes when you need a break. You know, get out in the sun more, put the sun on your face, ground yourself. This is a very slow, introspective time for Sag. And that's hard for them because they got to go, go, go. All right. We're going to go ahead and go with these because I'm being told to. And they want me to cut. They don't always want me to cut. Let's cut. All right. I don't like cutting, but I will. Okay, they went off to the bottom. They went off the bottom first. That's interesting. That one too? Okay, here we go. This is for the fire signs. I'm tuning into the fire signs. If you are on the replay, we've already done the water signs. We've already done the air signs. Now we're on fire. Fire signs. We have the Knight of Cups. Let's pull up the screen. There we go. The Knight of Cups is here with a love offer. Something that's very giving, loving. But you got to remember, sometimes those nights, they can come in and then come out and it ain't so solid. You know, you got to be watch out because sometimes the Knight of Cups can be a trickster. All of the Knights can be tricksters. They're like, you know, that young male energy that really wants to give you the world. Then he turns around and it ain't no good. So you got to watch out for that. Then we have the Chariot. I love the Chariot here. And look, there's the wolves from the previous reading. That's crazy how that, and then here we go. All right. The Chariot is complete victory and balance. You're challenged by some love offer. You're challenged, maybe even, oh my God, there's wolves on my TV, y'all. I can't make this shit up. There is something going on with the wolves. Woo! Like, I'm not kidding. There's like 2 or 3 wolves that just came up on this video that I'm playing with the music in the background. All right, sorry. I freak myself out sometimes. Okay. Keep going. The Knight of Cups is a love offer, a very giving communication from the heart. Sincere. But I'm being told, caution. Caution, fire signs. Caution with this offer. It may appear to be victory, but it might be a wolf in sheep's clothing. All right, fire signs. What else we got here? Madness says, I was raised by the wolves. Okay. And the cards are popping. Oh, these cards are so thick and like they don't want to bend. They're good cards, but they're hard to work with. All right, here we go. And we have the Two of Cups here. Yeah, I thought it might be some kind of a union, some kind of a soulmate. These are bigger cards, so we're going to zoom this on back a little bit so that y'all can see a little bit more. There we go. Wait, like that, and then I'll go like this. There we go. Can you see those? Yes. All right, we're on fire signs. We have the Nine of Cups with some kind of love offer, some kind of giving communication that's coming in for you. But we have the Chariot here, which is your major life event, major arcana card. This is representation of a victory, but sometimes it's an off-balanced victory. You know, it's like, oh, didn't expect that. Or it could be that you're like going to be moving and getting in your car and going away somewhere. The Two of Cups is here again. That's a very big, like right now, Scorpio season is very much a soul union season. There's a lot of soulmates that come in together or break up. Even like your twin flame karmic, like past lives. Scorpio rules the past lives. Scorpio rules DNA and ancestral like data codes that are attached to us as we come in and are incarnated in this life. You know, in 2012, when the Mayan calendar came through and we had a lot of people started really awakening then, that's when I really started realizing that I had past lives. And that's when I started getting flashes and codes of stuff from my past lives. I'd always been an intuitive since I was little. I'd always seen, felt, and smelt things across the veil, but I didn't really understand it. And then I kind of blocked it. And then later in life, here it comes back. It was around 2010 for me. So, but by 2012, I noticed more and more people were starting to be like me. And more people were coming out and talking about this stuff. And I don't know why I'm needing to tell you this right now, but there's somebody out there that's like a soul union for you, fire signs. It might be somebody you know now, or it could be somebody that's coming in. But with the Chariot, it's telling me, go for it. There's a victory to be had here. And it might even lead to a beautiful family or some really hot sex. That's what I'm hearing. There's a really hot guy that I'm seeing right now. He's really hot. He's like one of those really hot guys that's gay that you can't have. It might be for a gay person if you're gay. This is awesome. Okay, here we go. The sun. I knew it was going to be awesome. I had this awesome energy all of a sudden. I'm like totally vibed up for you guys. This is awesome for you fire signs. This is the sun. You can't get a better card. There's not a better card in 78 cards of the tarot than the sun. This is you being illuminated. This is outside of you. Someone coming in, just like I was saying, outside of you to illuminate your life. To shine the sun right on everything in your life. This is a beautiful love reunion. This is a soul reunion. I love it. And then you get the King of Cups. Okay, so the King of Cups is here and he's saying, look, he is grounded within his intuitive abilities, but he immerses himself in love. He is the epitome of intelligence. It's the smart person that comes in and like they know how to like handle their emotions. They know how to speak to you. They know how to touch you. They know how to make you feel loved. This person is coming in and there is like big time victory. And I'm feeling a lot of sexual energy from this for you fire signs. A lot. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe, I don't even know if I can say. It's like, oh, I don't want to say it. It's like your vagina just blossomed. It's what I'm feeling for you guys. And I'm feeling like I could be orgasmic. And that's crazy, right? Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. I'm smelling flowers again. 7 of Cups. And another wolf. All right, so look here. with all of this that's going on, there's lots of choices, and you got to really look and tune in to figure out what is best, because all of this could be amazing. But this is your cautionary card. Be very cautious as to what you're choosing. Because there's a group here, a victory in alignment of this lovely sun energy that's coming in. But right here, this tells me, in the traditional tarot, there's 7 cups, which could be anxiety, confusion, lots of choices. It's all about how you're feeling and how you're moving through it. This right here tells me, though, you got to keep your eye on this. Yeah, okay. Because on the bottom, we have the 9 of discs. Okay? The 9 of discs. This is like you've been building and building and building and working towards this victory with this soul union, this love offer, this beautiful sunshine, this hot ass sex, whatever it might be with this king, okay? That you really got to watch, because you've worked long and hard to get to where you are. You've already hit the plateau of the mountain. Now you have to get down it, is what I'm seeing. You've already hit the plateau, and I'm smelling pine needle like I'm in the forest or something, and it's making my nose itch. I'm smelling pine. Yeah, the Ace of Cups. There's a cup of love here for you. Okay, so you've got the Knight of Cups. You've got the Major Life Event, Major Arcana card, the Victory card. Okay. You've got the 2 of Cups, which is the Soulmate Union card. You got the Sun, which is the best damn card in the deck. You got this King of Cups. It's like the perfect man emotionally, maybe even too emotionally sometimes. But you really have to be warned here, because you've worked really hard. And then you get this Ace of Cups, which is also a seed of creation. It tells me this is coming in. You've worked this hard because of the creation of your emotion, the seed that you planted. See, like, she's pregnant with everything in the universe here. She's all knowing, all wise, but her wings haven't unfurled yet. See, she has to literally work at this at a soul level, a deep soul level. And this is the time to do that during Scorpio season. The 9 of Discs and your 7 of Cups is your cautionary card. Be careful what you're choosing. Know that you've come this far and you're almost at completion. Deep soul work within this union with this cup of love will assist you. I'm hearing my sissy, and she's saying, take one of my fairy cards for them. My sissy was a Libra. She was a Libra with a Sagittarius rising and a Virgo moon. Practice, practice, practice. With daily practice, you can polish your skills and talents and increase your confidence. I love it. Yeah, see, I just heard somebody's trying to get pregnant or wants to get pregnant with this partner. Practice, practice, practice. Oh my God. Oh, these spirits are fun. Tallwood. Oh, geez. Really, sissy? Okay. Healing, healed, and healer. Healing energy surrounds you in this situation. All right. So, fire signs. We're in the fire signs in the replay. Oh my God. In YouTube. This isn't that just kind of whatever healing sex that you're going to be having with this partner or are having with this partner. There's victory to be had. Be careful about your choices. Be careful about when you're doing this. This is the thing. Y'all have worked and done this for a long time. Or you've tried to get to this point, both of you separately. Either you're coming together or you've been together. But either way, watch out what choices, and know that you got to look at this sex this coming together. And, you know, sexual relation could be any kind. You know, there's all different kinds. But know when you're engaging in it prior that this is a healing thing. Because when you merge your energy with another person's energy, that's real. That's serious. You can have fun with it, right? But it's real. And it needs to be set in intention with you and your partner that this is like when we merge, we're going to heal. We're going to bond and heal. Because once you get that energy up in you, it ain't going to go nowhere. You're going to have that energy on you. Truly. You'll transfer the energy to each other. And you can practice a lot. Practice. You never know. Maybe practice on yourself. That's a weird reading. Okay. I hope that helped you, fire signs. whoever that was for. See, these cards they come out with some, I don't even know. I'm kind of high right now. This happens though. I normally start getting really high towards the end. At least I'm laughing and not crying. Oh my goodness. All right. Fire signs. Thank you, fire signs. Thank you. No, the factory is closed. Sandy Ray says, no, the factory is closed. See, yummy, naughty bombs again. And madness, he can't stop laughing. Okay. Here we go. Okay. That's done. Tiger's eye. Okay, everybody, I want you to use your tiger's eye this week. Put it in your bra, put it in your pocket, put it on your ball sack. I don't care. Tiger's eye is going to help you this week is what I'm just hearing. I'm not actually seeing it. Oh, and I have it on my wrist. Yeah. That is tiger's eye. If you don't know what tiger's eye is, see that first one? See how it is? It kind of looks like, you know. Get you a tiger's eye. Wear it, use it, keep it on all week long. All right. So now where are we at? Madness. Okay, what did I do? I'm starting to get high. Joshua. Oh, thank God. Thank God for Joshua. It's the earth time shine. Yes, it is. Joshua, the earth signs. Ball sack. Yes, that's right. I gotta calm my energy for a second. Oh, that's a lot. It's really thick and really heavy in here. Like, it's hard to explain. And these smells, they come and go, and then they come and go. And ain't your mama. All this stuff comes in and out, in and out. It's like a Ferris wheel. It just keeps going in and out like that. It used to not be this way. Oh, I'm so itchy today. I promise y'all, I'm clean. I'm like straight up. I got 3 placements in Libra. I am like on my stuff. But when I start channeling, I get itchy. I get tingles. Sometimes they poke me. I smell things. And sometimes I see things. I haven't seen anything, but I can feel them. And then I see them intuitively what they look like. We've been visited by many tonight, but as I get going, I can't remember some of what was said. So anyway, let's keep going. Now we're on the earth signs. Thank you for your patience with me. I am a Scorpio stellium, so I'm getting highly activated. And I knew this was going to be a powerful night. So powerful that the energies knocked me off of the live for the first time in almost a year. Can y'all believe it's almost a year I've been doing this? Wow. Almost a year I've been on the lives. But I actually started reading cards again. I read them when I was a teenager, but I actually started reading cards again and really diving into my spiritual life when I left my morning show radio show here in Corpus Christi. In 2015, it's actually beginning of 2016. It's when I left. Or was it? I can't remember. Sometime in 2016. But I really started diving into it. And I always, in my morning shows, even in, when I had another morning show on radio in Midland, I always try to bring in the astrology and talked about the moons and stuff like that. So it's kind of been an always thing. But that's when I first started taking my first real astrology classes and really diving in and understanding, wow, I should have been doing this the whole time. But that's how life is, right? As we grow, we start to know. And then we're like, oh. And see, then now, because I work for television and radio, I learned a little bit about, being on camera. I learned about talking on the radio. I learned about, being comfortable. And it took me a long time to come out and actually do this and say who I was, even like to my family, and stuff. I kind of kept it hidden for a long time. But it's beautiful to be able to be who you are. And I love how humanity is awakening to their power, because we are powerful spiritual beings having a human experience in the flesh suit. We're so much more than these bodies. Somebody needed to hear that. All right, Earth signs. Earth signs, you're about to get really busy with it, Capricorn, with Venus is going to be coming in for 5 months into Capricorn. 5 months of Venus in Capricorn, because we have Venus going retrograde. Normally it's like just a 25-day cycle, maybe 23 days, depending on how fast she's moving. She's going to be there for 5 months. This is big for you. Study Venus. Find out how and if you have extra planets in Capricorn. You definitely, and all of you Earth signs, because where she's at, she's going to be trining you. Okay. So in trine, Venus harmonious trine, that's a harmony. That's a good thing, depending upon what she's hitting in your chart. Pluto is still there, and Pluto is playing cleanup crew. It's going full speed ahead now. And it's about to hit the degree of 26, which is the Plutonian degree of the United States of America. That's going to happen in February. Lots of big changes coming with the structures of our government. Big time. All right. And then we have Taurus. Lovely Taurus. Uranus, of course, is in opposition to this new moon in Scorpio. The best thing I can tell you, Taurus, is that you've got to get through this point. And then, like, after this, I would really start instigating. Like, this is a make it or break it kind of energy for Taurus. You guys can either really grow and evolve and create something amazing within yourself and your 4 body systems. I'm hearing you need to really pay attention that you have more than just a physical body, because you rule the physical body. You're familiar with it. So you need to really understand that you have an emotional body, you have a spiritual body, you have a mental body. You have more than that. You have 12 body systems if you want to start going down the whole huge list. But those 4 are the most important that you must really understand that we all have. And you can't just work on the physical body. You have to work on the others as well. And I teach you how to do that in sessions. All right. And who are we missing? Virgo. Lovely healing Virgos. You are on full force. Everything you're doing right now, move forward with it. Move forward with it. Move forward with it. This is the thing. Anything that you're communicating, the only warning I have for you is be careful in how you communicate it. Because Mercury is now, which is your ruler, is out of retrograde as of today. It's been out, but it's been in shadow, which means when it's in shadow, it's still kind of iffy that things can happen and stuff can mess up. And it's kind of hard, on communications technologies and stuff like that. But now, full force ahead, expect to see big changes happening. Big things coming out. Be cautious as to how you speak, Earth signs. Hold loving space. Put your finger, please, Earth signs, just put your feet to the ground. If every Earth sign, sun or rising, would just put their feet to the ground every single day, it would help energetically heal this planet. All right, here we go. Wow. Okay, do you want all those? Yes. All right. Okay, I'm going to take them as they fell. And this was the tops. So that was first. We have the 7 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. And then the next one was this one. The Queen of Wands. The 10 of Swords. The Strength card. Major life event, major arcana. And the 6 of Pentacles. Earth signs. We're on the earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Oh boy. Okay. So there's a lot of choices here. And they're deeply kind of like anxious choices. They're like, I'm not real sure. I'm not real sure which to go with this. I don't really know. I'm telling you go. But there's some heartache that you're literally having to get past in order to go with this. Because we have the 3 of Swords here. This could be a death in the family. This could be grieving. This could be mourning a breakup. Something that really hurts to the core. But I want you to remember that it in your mental mind, because this is a Swords card, even though it's felt, okay? It's like you're replaying it and replaying it and replaying it in your mind, Earth signs. There's so many choices that are emotionally fulfilling here for you, but it's causing you anxiety. You know, there might have been somebody who really came in, and I don't always see the Queen of Wands as someone hurtful, but here I kind of see her as a bitch. And I'm really not liking her energy. I'm not feeling good about it at all. That's a fire sign. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This person kind of really just stomped all over you. And, you know, it needs to be done. Because outside of you, somebody outside of you, it's finished. This is my 10 of Swords, hurt and can't hurt no more card. I love the 10 of Swords when it comes up in a reading in the outside of you position. Because that means that this woman can no longer hurt you. This man can no longer hurt you. Whomever this is that hurts you, that has blocked you with all these choices, giving you this anxiety over, it's like super emotional anxiety over this is what I'm feeling. You know, it's going to take strength. And that's just not just like regular strength. That's like internal strength. That's like mastering your emotions, mastering the inside, mastering how you create and how you move about in the world in order to get through this. And the 6 of Pentacles here tells me there's some give and take, but you're going to have to turn your back on this. This person that hurt you needs to go straight to hell as far as I'm concerned right now. I'm not really liking this energy at all. I'm like angry and I'm hot-headed and I'm really like, I feel like I want to like play mama bear and go kick somebody's ass over this. I really don't like it at all. Whoever this is for on the earth signs. This also very well could be a situation. I'm feeling it's either an energy of a partner or it's a situation that's like giving you no choice anymore because you had all these emotional, beautiful choices and then she just came in and cut them. And someone outside of you has just left you dead on the floor there. Like that's like ultimate done. You know, this card here. But what I do love about this card is that you can see that there's some red flowers of passion, even though they're small and delicate. They're there. There is growth that can happen. And there is a light at the end of this. Even if you have to go over all of these mountains of bullshit from this person that like literally raked you over the coals, there is a light. And you can get through it. This is the thing. It's done. The heartbreak's here. Now you got to heal it. And stop processing it and go. I keep hearing over and over and over and over and over and over. Get out of that. You have to be done with it. This is cord cutting time. Mastering the inner strength, earth signs. You have to master it. There's so much give and take here for you. There's so much love here for you. There's so many. You have such a huge soul family around you. I mean, the energy of love is so around you, and they've seen, watched, and witnessed every bit of it. And they're helping you. This right here, Six of Pentacles, tells me there's a give and take. There's a balance that's coming, and everything's going to be all right. But yeah. If this hasn't already happened, the Tower's coming. On the bottom of the deck, we have Major Life Event, Major Arcana, the Tower card, ruled by Scorpio. This is also the Uranus card, which Uranus comes in and shakes things up. The lightning bolt, Uranus rules lightning. Okay, so it comes in and it lightning. What did I say at the beginning of the first video? Is that this is a very electrical energy rise charge month. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a lot of electrical craziness happen this month. That's just how it's going to be. The energy rise has to happen in order for the structures to be rebuilt. So this pain and this heartache and you coming in and regaining your strength is not going to be in vain. This is out of this world kind of energy. This is karmic debt kind of energy that you had to repay. You had to go through this because of something in your past life is what I'm hearing because of this Tower card. Justice will prevail. Look, you've got 2 scales here, Earth signs. 2 scales in the reading. Major Life Event, Major Arcana. She'll get what's coming to her. All will be in correct, beautiful balance. And this karmic situation is over. It's done. You've paid the debt. It's over. Find your Venusian love. What is it that you love, Earth signs? What is it that you truly need in your life? Maybe it's just to be an artist. Or maybe it's just to be in nature, or maybe it's to be a creator, create something, find something and channel. This is okay. Channel your pain. Channel your pain. Process your pain through a creative art of some sort. I don't care if it's singing. I don't care. You want to start a YouTube channel? Message me. I'll help you. I don't mind. But they're saying you got to channel this pain somehow. You can't just stick it and keep it stuck and stagnant. You got to channel it because the balance is coming. But the pain is hard. It's not going to be easy. You're going to have strength. You're going to have strength with this. I'm sorry, Earth signs. That's sad. All right. Fairy cards for the Earth signs. That one came flying. We got the birthday, which it might be a significant birthday for you coming up, or it's your significant other's birthday, or this could be a child's birthday, or I want you to look at the numerology of this, whomever asshole person is. And I think you're going to have an intuitive message from their birthday. That's what I'm hearing. Yep, that's that one. Okay, what else? Numerology numbers. So you take their birthday. I heard somebody ask, I'm sorry, in the replay, I think. You take their numbers and you break it all down. Like you add up their numbers and then you break out those numbers and you add those up until you come down to either a single or a double digit. If it's a double digit, like I'm a master 11. When you break down mine, I'm a master 11. That's a master number. If you break it down to a 22, that's a master number. Those numbers mean something. This universe is energetically made up and coded through numbers. When I say I'm sending you light codes, it's through numbers. But I see it in graphs. That's why I got into astrology. Because I can look at the numbers and I can see the graphs on the chart, how the angles are. And those in itself, when I'm looking intuitively, can give you messages. Okay? Okay. Connect with nature. What was I telling you, Earth signs? You will be intuitively inspired to get through the pain in nature. And if every earth sign, I will say this until I die, if every rising earth sign, especially the rising sign, ascendant, especially ascendant earth signs, sun signs is too, but especially the ascendant signs, if they would really go out and just put their feet to the earth for 10 minutes a day, it would really heal this planet. It would help energetically so much. Remember that Earth is her own being, and she's alive, and she's rumbling right now. She's tumbling, and she's adjusting and shifting because she knows it's necessary. That's why I never get fearful of a hurricane. I don't get fearful of tornadoes. I don't get fearful of all that. I don't fear it. I don't fear a tsunami coming. I don't fear death either, because I know I can just walk across the room and be in the other dimension. It's here now with us, you know. It's not for me. I can see it. You're transforming your life right now, and this has been a painful situation, but you can get through it. There will be balance. There will be justice. It will be okay. Earth signs, you will get through this. And if you go out and ground yourself, it'll help. All right. Sun. Okay. So your sun is watching over you and protecting you. So your sun's energy, and this might be, you know, the birthday that we're talking about with somebody's son that's passed away. Because this has been really sad. This has been a, you know, look up his birthday. He has a message for you, whoever this is for. Oh, it's a beautiful message too. And that's part of the pine needles, I think I was hearing, or smelling and seeing. It's kind of what I'm feeling into right now. He really liked to be outdoors. He liked to be around the trees. He liked to be in the mountains. Maybe it was a snow skier or something. He liked to go camping along the mountains and the river and the rocks. And he loved to fish. He said, I love to fish. Yep. All right, Earth signs. I hope that helps. Okay, I think that's all of them for the night. Thank you so much to everybody who's joined. If you have any big time questions, this is kind of run long, and I do apologize for that, but that's how it rolls. If you have any questions, put them in there now in all caps. Otherwise, I'm going to cruise on out of here, and I'll have to do the header for these because we've got 2 videos tonight because the energy got so crazy. Wow, that was pretty cool, huh? And there we go. All right. Renee says, my niece's birthday is today, and her starseed joy reminds me to remember we come from spirit. Yes. Yes, I love that. Happy birthday to your niece. Happy solar return. Tell her, happy solar return. That's awesome. Her solar return is happening like literally on this new moon. You know, we're really close. So she's right on the degree. So she'll be activated by this new moon big time. Just like I am. Okay, Madness Productions. We got a troll or something up in here. I don't know what the hell. My true God. Okay, hold on. Okay, Yeshua. Right on. It's okay. It's all good. I just kind of saw a big thing and I wasn't sure. Yeah, okay. No questions? Okay. Ooh. Renee's got a question. He says, what's coming for 11/11? Complete transformation within the spirit self. 11/11 is a portal day that you should use underneath the rainbow bridge. Those of you that are seeing rainbows or have been seeing rainbows, you do know that this is a special day for you. All of the wars that you have been fighting, all the battles and the struggles that you have been going through will be ended. You must realize this. You must accept the ending and really remember that you are eternal. 1111, take that time to connect with your soul spirit, as you should every single day. Whenever you connect in with your soul spirit, you are connecting in with all of your soul family, all of us, as we are you. Love yourself. Big disruptions, big changes, big truths revealed for you. Okay. All right. It's getting heavy in here. Any more questions? I'll take one more question. Are there any more questions? Whew. Now I'm getting... Just remember you're eternal. Remember you're eternal. Remember you're eternal. This is a November to remember. I am eternal, and I am processing my eternal spirit. This is the time to do so. Madness had a question, and I guess I missed it. That's why I ask you to do them at the end, Madness. Let's see here. Because then if I go back, they start pulling back. Trying to see it. It's way back here. Don't see it. Please rewrite it. Rewrite it, Madness. I'll take yours and Sandy's. What does she say here? Oh, man, my nose is just... Okay. Should I leave my current world place universe? World place universe. Okay, I don't understand that. Let me ask. You are your world place universe, and there's no leaving that. Physically, if you're trying to move or go somewhere, I would not move now. It would not be to your highest good. You have multiple choices, but you need to really look closer and deeper within yourself and do some more structural work to your home prior to moving. There are things that are coming in that are unforeseen. Once they are revealed, then yes. Choose wisely, they say. There's a fire that's within your soul. There's a fire in your heart. Notice it when you're moving about your day. Feel the fire burning deep within. You can feel it in your tailbone. As Chanda says, put the corkscrew to the ground in your tailbone. Wait. Patience. Wait for the unseen to be seen. But you are your own world universe. Although the world universe is you. It's all you. It's all you. You are loved. You are love. Okay. One more question. Last one. One more question. All I see is workplace. Okay. I don't see one from Madness. I have one from Amy. What stars, constellation do you drawn to? Mine is Capella and Sirius. Oh, what stars constellation? I'm heavy in Spica, and I love Poseidon. I watch over Poseidon's routes, and then all of the fixed stars, because all the fixed stars activate. But also, something I forgot to mention was the galactic center, which is from 26 degrees to 28 degrees in Sagittarius, which is right in the center of the Milky Way, which is like the portal, okay? Like literally. And today, I forgot to say this earlier, today was when the moon or Mercury, hold on, I'm sorry, I'm such in the channel, I can't think logical questions right now. Hold on. Yeah, today Venus conjuncted the galactic center. So like Venus literally went through the portal of the universe. Because if you look at the Milky Way, which is in Sagittarius, use the star app at night, look at the Milky Way, you'll see Venus. It was right there. She's passing over the galactic center. Then we'll have Mars, the moon, the sun. All of these planets are going to pass over the galactic center. Okay? And then we'll have the eclipse. The total solar eclipse in Sagittarius, right near conjunct the galactic center. These are massive portals opening up, and it's beginning now. This full moon is activating this now. If that helps. Okay. Sandy says, thank you, universe. Thank you, Chanda. You're welcome. You're welcome, they said. You're having too much fun, is what I just heard. It's okay, Amy. It's okay. I didn't understand. Okay. I'm going to get on out of here for the night. And I've got to go and fix some things once I can do the meditation, just so you know. All right. So look, you may have your most challenging day tomorrow. And it's dark moon time. It's dark moon in Libra. Okay. Until we get into Scorpio. The moon won't move into Scorpio until tomorrow evening, which is 8:52 p.m. Eastern, 7:52 p.m. Central Time. And so we're in this dark moon phase. Venus is passing over the galactic center. This is supersonic, psychic, seeing stuff, feeling stuff, smelling stuff, spiritual, detective work. Scorpio is the psychic surgeon. Use that energy when you meditate or when you do your art or when you're doing your workout, whatever it is that gets you in the flow, use that energy. Pull that energy in. Set intention. I'm working with this energy to open up and connect to my soul. Use it. Use the portal. Big portal. And it's going to stay open because it's going to continuously get activated over these next 3 months. Okay? So it's not, I mean, it's just, it's open. It's definitely open. Use it. Use it. I can believe, I mean, like literally, I think like I've just started doing trance channeling. Just started. Like I've had it done. I've done it a couple of times, but all of a sudden it just came in. But I've been working every week with Reb Shar, and then I've also been working with other healers, and I've been working with myself for a long time on this. And I think that's going to start like being a normal thing here and there. I never remember what I've said. I have to go back and watch these things because it's like people will say, well, you said blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh shit, I don't remember. So anyway, I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Renee. You guys are awesome. I'm going to go. I got stuff to do. I'm going to send you all so much love and light. I always do a closing meditation, and I use the chakra bowl to close out the energy. And I always send you and all the time travelers on the replay healing light codes. And just remember, you are a powerful motherfucking spiritual being, and don't let anybody tell you differently, because you are. And you can do anything that you set your intention to. We love you. You guys, just please take care. We just love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Walk in the light and spread the sparkle. Remember, it's a November to remember. You are the God spark. Thanks. See you soon.